So we've got other videos on other Japanese maple, but the straight species, Acer palmatum Japanese maple, the green leaf form is a beautiful landscape plant. Look at the beautiful form on this plant. Bowl shaped at the bottom, beautiful branching tree, beautiful green leaves with a wonderful texture in the home landscape. There's no doubt that this is one of the go-to home landscaping trees for many people in North America. So as we clue in on the leaf, here we've got the straight species of Acer palmatum. You see the oppositely arranged leaves that are typical of all members of the genus Acer. And so that's one of your first ID characteristics. Beautiful star-shaped leaves, great texture. This is a beautiful plant for the home landscape. Fall color on the green one tends to be variable depending on which cultivar you've selected or the one you're looking at, from yellows into reds. And so really that is dependent on the tree itself. Beautiful smooth grayish bark, and that persists even with age on this tree. Now this tree is native from China across the Korean peninsula all the way into Japan. You're going to find this a lot as an understory tree. In the home landscape you can plant this in full sun, but it would need adequate moisture if you do plant it in full sun. It would really love a morning sun, afternoon shade situation. I have seen this plant grow in zone 5B, 6A, but it grows very, very slowly in those colder zones. And maybe 20-year-old trees are only 10 foot by 10 foot. Its real wheelhouse is zones with cooler nights. In zone 7 and 8 is where I really see this plant thriving. In particular, Pacific Northwest, maybe upper elevations on the North Carolina. These trees do very well in those kind of situations, but are maybe more adaptable than people give them credit for. So you're seeing a close-up here of the fruit of the Japanese maple, which is a good ID characteristic. Again, clue in on those alternately arranged leaves. This is a plant that's hardy from zones, listed as zones 5 through 8, maybe a little bit more comfortable in zones 6 through 8, maybe sneaking out cultivar dependent to different parts of those different zones. Here's a landscape tip. Many different cultivars of this maple exist and have been selected and are grown worldwide for their variety of attractive forms, leaf shapes, and spectacular colors.